Hello, everybody. This is Robert Hollis. I hope you're having a wonderful and blessed day. Title for today is More Than Money. More Than Money. So we'll wait for everybody here to get on and we'll get started here in just a few seconds. Facebook, thank you very much for sending this out to everyone. I really appreciate it. So slow but sure getting moved in. Slow but sure. So we'll see here if anybody jumps on. If not, that's okay. I'm totally okay with that. I know a lot of people sometimes are busy and they get to see it later. So Facebook, send it out there to everyone. There we go. Hi, John. How you doing? Appreciate it. Appreciate you being on here. We'll see if anybody else jumps on. There we go. Hi, Kai. Happy mid-July. Back to you, brother. Hey, Matthew. Love and appreciate you. And we're a minute in. Hi, Terry. Great Monday. Love you guys. Okay, so title for today. Again, my name is Robert Hollis. I really appreciate each and every one of you. And the title for today is Way More Than Money. Way more than money. Now, you know, when I first got exposed to learning something new, I knew nothing about marketing, zero about marketing. And all I knew is, hi Jim, hi Bill, hi Deborah. All I knew is there was a guy that was making $62,000 a month. Now, I seen his check attached to the stub. Believe it or not, his name is Bill Gould. And when I seen that, there's only two questions that I had in my mind. I wanted to know. One is, what did you do before you did this? What did you do before marketing? And he said, I installed car stereos and I worked at a tire store. So I fixed tires and put new and used tires on vehicles. And my first thought, me being an auto mechanic, is, oh my God, I'm going to be a multimillionaire. And that's exactly what happened. But before that, the other question that I had is, how long have you been doing this? How long have you been doing this? Now, at the time that I met him, he was with a company for 6 months. So he said 6 months. But I found out later that he'd been doing it for a couple of years with a previous company. And here's the only thoughts that I had in my mind. So if you're not this person, you need to find people like me. You got to introduce them to people like me. See, the company that I work for will pay you a lot of money if you introduce someone like me to the company. So people ask me all the time, what do you do for a living? I'm a referrer. I refer people that are sick and tired with their current life, not making enough money, don't have any freedom. I introduce them to a way that can change every aspect of their lives, every aspect. And when I say way more than money, here's the other thing that I noticed, is that this individual had freedom. That they didn't have a job, they could come and go wherever they wanted to go, and the one that I enjoyed most was his ability to work directly with me. So when I first seen this, I was going like, wow, what do you mean you don't have to show up at an office? What do you mean you're not in commute traffic? What do you mean you don't get up, before you're done sleeping? An alarm clock. Wow. I can't imagine getting up when I'm done sleeping. Are you kidding me? No commute, not having anyone tell you what to do, how long you can take a lunch, how long you can take a break. I don't know about you, but there are people on this planet that are sort of rebellious. And they don't like to be told what to do. They don't like being told, just do your job and shut up or I'll find someone to replace you. And so, the other thing that I just was like, wow, I can't imagine having that kind of freedom. Because most people always say, if I say, listen, if you could go anywhere, if you had a dream vacation that you could check off, what is it? And a lot of people would say, oh my God, maybe I'd like to go to Greece, or I'd like to go to Italy, or I'd like to go to Bora Bora, or I'd like to go to Japan. My youngest son, Kyle, wants to go to Japan. And you get all these people that maybe I want to go to Paris, maybe I want to go to Africa on a safari, It's like maybe I want to go to South America, see the ruins, It's like, okay, so if that's your dream vacation, what is stopping you from going? And it's always two things, time and money. Time and money. What if we could even make it better? Not only do you have the time, but what if you had an ultimate amount of money? Like, what is it to feel like that you don't have any debt? What does it feel like to be able to give large amounts of money to charity? There's so many things that this business is about that I think that people get so focused on two things: making money or buying or selling product. Making money, buying or selling product. So when I meet people, I've handled this in some of my objections that you can see on roberthollis.com /free, and also the YouTube channel, youtube.com /Robert Hollis. I have objections. But there's these people that want to brag about how many hours they work a week or how busy they are. Everything in life, there's an opposite. There's an opposite. What would having so much freedom, having money to pay down your bills, have them all on auto pay? Imagine having all your bills on auto pay, and you hire an accountant, which we're blessed to have, and you have a tax person, which we have, and then you also have a financial guy that we have. And so that they know the plan, and you just set up everything on auto pay. You make enough money to pay your family members, and you pay them after the tax. They still get taxed, but you take care of the taxes for them. What would it feel like to take the people that you love the most and make sure that they're not stressing for money? And they don't have a job. So now, if you want to go someplace or do something, they don't get to say, I don't have the money and I don't have the time, because you set that up for them. And, I believe that so many people are so focused, and you need to be. A drowning person is no help to a drowning person. But I don't think that people imagine enough or have vision enough that if they see someone like Terry and I, that what kind of lifestyle that we really, really have. To have multiple new cars, multiple homes, being able to travel, being able to spend time with the people that we love, knowing that the future's taken care of. If anything happened to me, Terry and my sons and my grandsons, they're taken care of. What is peace of mind? What is just having incredible joy in your life? Getting rid of stress. There's so much more. So much more. And the opportunity that I have, the company that I'm working with, the industry that I'm working with. And here's one that I love the most, is no competition. See, there's so few people that are doing what I'm doing that there's no competition. I don't have to make sure that someone loses for me to win. And the other thing is I get to help people earn what I'm making or out-earn me. You know, when I read Science of Getting Rich, it said, you know, the most noble position, most noble occupation in the world is to help other people live the life of their dreams. Helping another human being actually live to the lifestyle that I have. So, you know, I just wanted to share that with you guys because there's so many things where people talking about money, talk about money, or sales. I just want you to think and imagine the other things. You know, so, you know, me, I listen to the 6-phase meditation. You can go to youtube.com and put in 6-phase meditation. Number 6, PHASE, phase meditation by Vision Lakhani. And when you're imagining things, when you're listening to that and you imagine the future, imagine how you wake up. That you just wake up when you're done sleeping. What it feels like in the room. Where is it located? Or if you have multiple homes, you know, you get to be in the mountains, you get to be at the ocean. Are you guys hearing me? There's so much more in life than I was taught. And you learn that stuff by hanging around other people that have it. People can't take you to a place they've never been. So when someone says, one of those businesses, or are you sure? I don't. Man, the lifestyle is worth it. The lifestyle is worth it. So again, helping other people win, helping other people achieve a lifestyle that I'm talking about. And then on top of that, you got this ripple effect of people helping people. It's just the most incredible thing I've ever seen. And so I know that you can do it if you knew that it existed. I know that you can do it because I did it. I know you could do it because other people did it. So all you got to do is get back to the person that referred you this video, and the money's, yes, it's pretty amazing. You know, to go, wow, I'd like to make $3,000 a month, to making $3,000 a week, to making $3,000 a day. Terry and I right now make $3,000 a day on average. It's unreal. And people get so caught up and, well, maybe I don't want to do that for the money. Then don't do it for the money. Do it for the freedom. Do it for the joy. Do it for the peace. Do it for the happiness. Do it for people that you love. Do it for charity. Do it for a lot of reasons other than money. The way to greatness is the service of many. And I'm not aware of another way to help more people faster. So, I love and appreciate you. Please share this video. Hopefully people are like, well, I like that lifestyle. And you know, I believe in you. I believe in you. So if no one's giving you permission to succeed in life, let me be the first. That's what my mentors did to me. So see you on the next video, and bye for now.